Before we get into the episode, I am thrilled to announce that the EntreMD Business School is open for enrollment. The EntreMD Business School is the only school of its kind for physicians who want to build 6, 7, and multiple 7-figure businesses. Over the last 2 years, we have had hundreds of doctors go through the school with unbelievable results. Some of them run brands, some of them run private practices, some of them are coaches, some have other kinds of service-based businesses or product-based businesses. And we've had people come in and cross the 6-figure milestone, cross the 7-figure milestone, cross the multiple 7-figure milestone. You will be in a place where you'll get the coaching, the community, the accountability that you need to thrive as an entrepreneur, especially in the times that we're in. So maybe you've been following me for a while. Maybe you've been getting so much out of the EntreMD podcast and you've been wondering, how can I work with Dr. Una and the community more? Well, this is your chance. Come join us in the EntreMD Business School. It is application only. So go to entremd.com/business to turn in your application. I cannot tell you how many doctors have made statements like this. I recovered my investment in the first week. I recovered my investment in my bank account in the first 90 days. This is the best investment I've made in myself ever. I want you to have that kind of story, not just a story of building a great business that serves a lot and earns a lot, but having a business that gives you the freedom to live life on your terms. So don't wait any longer. entremd.com/business. And now for the episode. Welcome to the 5-Minute Tweak, where I share one success habit you can start practicing today that will change your life as a physician entrepreneur. And today we're going to be looking at this topic: stop consulting your past. Okay. Now, I was thinking about this the other day and something very fascinating but disturbing occurred to me. And that is, every single day we kind of expect it to be like all the other days we've had, right? You wake up in the morning, you don't have any big grand thoughts of something that could happen differently. So let's talk about your business, right? And so, if you have 10 clients and I have 10 clients, if you bring in $1 million in revenue, we bring in $1 million in revenue. If you've been having problems with your team, you kind of expect that they'll keep doing what they're doing. We kind of would work on, maybe it will be an improvement, but we're not thinking radical change. We expect it to be the same. We don't wake up going like, what a magical day. Like, this could be an adventure. Who knows what's going to happen? Or this could be the day that changes everything. We don't necessarily show up that way every day. We show up expecting it to kind of be like the other days were. And I sat and I thought about it and I was like, wow, but we know that we are sight activated. We're vision activated in a way. And so if our default thinking is, oh, another day, right? So how are you doing today? How's your day? Same old, right? What is that? It's like, there was yesterday, there was 2 days ago, there was 3 days ago, and today's just one of those days. What if instead we can decide what our preferred future can look like for our business, right? So you started, wow, your business hit 100K, or your business served 100 people, or your business created this kind of result for somebody, right? What if we could keep those pictures in front of us and choose to see each day from that lens, from the wonder of what is possible, as opposed to expecting the same? So if you think about it, if you go on Amazon and you just type it in, Amazon.com, you hit enter, it pulls up stuff based on your browsing history, right? Based on what you've bought before, things you've already bought. It's like you looked at these pages before and all of that. But if we want to have a different experience, right? We want to have a different kind of book. We go to the search bar and we put in what we're looking for. We don't go in and say, well, I've always bought this kind of stuff, and these are things that are similar to the things I bought, so I'm just going to subscribe to all of that. We don't do that. We actually go to the search bar and put something else in. Same thing with our GPS. I could get into my car, I pull up my phone, I pull up the GPS app. It's going to show me all the places, like maybe the last 10 places I've been to. But I don't then say, well, I'm stuck. I kind of have to go to these places. I go to the search bar because I want a new destination, and I put that destination in, and boom, I have something else. Why did I use these two everyday examples? Because I want you to always remember this. What our memories and all that, that's kind of like our browsing history. That's kind of like where we've been before. But if we want to have a completely different experience, we're going to have to search for new things, right? And so in your business, you can actually think, wow, we've done 7 figures. What would 8 figures look like? What kind of person would I show up as if I was running an 8-figure company? How would I run my team? What kind of team would I have? What kind of products would I offer? What kind of results would I be getting for my people, right? And we can put things in the search bar and search them. And we can change our expectation day to day. We can change. If you're the kind of person you're like, I don't see how I can own a business. Well, you can put in the search bar, I own $100,000 business. What does that look like? How do I show up? What am I doing? If we could face every day with awe and wonder, that is so much better than just reliving our browsing history. Every day you wake up and you choose to think the way you've always thought, you would just get the results you've always got. But if you can learn this habit of every day, I approach it with wonder, I put new things in the search bar, I imagine new things, I take new actions, then you can be in a completely different place. And so think about this. If you did this 5 days a week, if you did this 7 days a week, that's 365 changes in 1 year. You will not be able to recognize yourself. Okay? So what am I inviting you to do? Realize that you've been living in your business most likely on autopilot, and start, even if you need to set an alarm on your phone that says think different, that goes off twice a day, just think different and take those goals that you set for your business and put them in front of you. You're like, but that's improbable. Well, you being a physician was improbable at some point, right? But choose to keep that in front of you. Choose to think differently. Choose to act differently. Choose to embrace new things. Remember, if you keep thinking the way you've always thought, if you keep going back to your browsing history, you're going to keep ordering the same book. And the Amazon guy is going to keep delivering the same book every single day. And you're going to be like, stop sending me this book. I want a new book. And he's like, dude, that's what you ordered, right? So let's change that. We're not going to keep taking the same address from the GPS and putting it in and wondering why we're ending up at the same destination. Change it. Change it. Intentionally take new thoughts. Approach your day with wonder. Approach your day like, oh, this is going to be a completely different day. We're going to have a brand new experience. Do that. And it will completely change your life and your business. And when people say, I'm living the life of my dreams, I build the business of my dreams, you can be the person who will say that too. Okay? Alrighty. So there you have it. Now remember, you are part of the EntreMD movement, the movement that disrupts the healthcare space. So you don't keep this to yourself. Share with another doctor, and I will see you on the next episode of the EntreMD podcast.